Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the Taunville Middle School channel. So, I figured I'd talk about Parlo. I figured I'd talk about Parlo's response to his channel getting terminated and all that happening, so I figured I'd talk about it. So, Parlo's YouTube channel recently got terminated, as you all know. Parlo's YouTube channel recently got terminated for violating YouTube's community guidelines, but we all know that what happened to his channel. Apparently, according to Guamgo, his YouTube channel was terminated because of someone hijacking the channel. So it's really unfortunate what happened to his channel, honestly. Parlo's YouTube channel got terminated because someone hijacked the channel and uploaded some weird stuff on the channel, which got his channel to be terminated by YouTube. So his main YouTube channel of Parlo has been terminated. Of Roblox's biggest, lolcow, Parlo has been terminated. This is now a collective effort from these users to completely F me over before I can even respond, ruin my ability to make any income, destroy my platforms, and push me to S. And no one will actually see how up this is, how blank up this is, because they all hate me before I can even have the ability to take accountability and respond. This is completely blank. Is about to get blank insane in a minute. Logan has hijacked my account and posted blank on my channel and got it taken down. He is deliberately pushing me on the brink. The guy is blank evil. After Parlo was outed as a gay scammer, the entirety of supporters are rebels against him in insane ways possible. Here's what happened. Guamgo nuked his Discord server. Mugen sabotaged his YouTube channel by deleting his private videos and posting questionable things on it, causing YouTube to terminate the channel. His X account is deactivated, so this is the end. So it really is unfortunate what happened to his channel. Because apparently what happened was that, earlier Parlo got in trouble with the UK police because he was catfished by a 19-year-old pretending to be a 12-year-old. But the police in the United Kingdom and Britain didn't know that Parlo was being catfished. They thought it was an actual 12-year-old that Parlo was texting, and Parlo thought it was an actual 12-year-old that Parlo was texting. And so Parlo got arrested for that, even though he didn't deserve to get arrested, because honestly, it was an honest mistake. Parlo didn't know it was a 12-year-old. Thought it was a 19-year-old. The person lied about their age, and the police apparently didn't know Parlo was being catfished, so they arrested him because of that. Let me just see. Roblox YouTuber Parlo contact with 13-year-old to berate him. In April, Parlo made several public claims they immediately caught contact with Dupe after learning Dupe was only 13 years old. These statements were used to defend against accusations of inappropriate conduct, to say the least, and paint himself as someone who took swift and ethical action. However, I recently released a follow-up to my initial document about Parlo containing direct message logs from May 2025 that directly contradict his claims. Parlo said he cut off Dupe immediately after learning he was 13. These newly surfaced DMs show Parlo reinitiated contact with Dupe afterward, not to apologize or to clarify, but to pressure, berate, and emotionally manipulate him in the private group chat. Parlo downplayed the age gap, even changed it from a 1 year 11 months just 1 year when defending himself. When called out, Parlo deflected blame, gaslit Dupe, and attempted to discredit anyone who challenged his version of events. A group of Roblox influencers, including Parlo and Guamgo, went on to court on shame a 13-year-old, threatening him with lawsuits, calling him slurs, and trying to frame him as a liar for speaking out. Oh, and Parlo's 20, doing this while he knows that Dupe is 13. Parlo tried to swing a punch at Pyro and tripped and fell face first to a pole made of angry bees and mud. How long until his groom would enable our fan base start swarming the comment section here like the previous one? Hunting attacks tracks the worst types of people. All of them, especially the grown men playing Roblox, are taking time bombs. Jesus Christ, the Roblox community is a mess. Is that surprising, though? It's like Minecraft, but for even younger kids in terms of popularity. The Minecraft community is a mess, so Roblox being the worst isn't that surprising, to be honest. So far, all this info is turning Parlo into the potential Gone Fishing 2.0, especially since Gone went after Ruben Sim, and as soon as he did that, a lot of stuff started getting exposed about him. So Parlo has gone in trouble numerous times, with Jalen, with this 12-year-old, 13-year-old, and now with his YouTube channel being terminated. Now, what happened earlier was that Parlo asked his supporters for money, and his supporters gave him money. However, Parlo, instead of spending the money for things he needed, like food and groceries, Parlo ended up spending the money on a vacation and to hook up with someone, to hook up with someone. He spent the money to go on vacation. He spent the money to go on vacation and to hook up with someone, and to have like an intimate relationship with that person, an intimate hookup. So that was he clearly lied to his fans, and when called out on it, he barely addressed it. He gave a weak apology. Barely addressed the subject. Not a very good apology in my opinion. He barely addressed it. It was the bare minimum, honestly. So yeah, Parlo needs to take responsibility and accountability, and I really hope that Parlo, finds, and I hope Parlo gets help. I hope Parlo heals, goes through mental recovery. I hope his mental health improves. I hope Parlo's mental health improves, away from YouTube and away from making content, because Parlo needs to take accountability the right way. He needs to take responsibility the right way. Parlo needs to take accountability the right way. Parlo needs to take responsibility the right way. He needs to take full accountability. He needs to take accountability and not dodge the questions, not try to act like he had nothing to do with it, act like he's innocent completely here, because what he did was completely inexcusable. He needs to take responsibility and accountability for his actions. He needs to take a long break from YouTube and needs to focus on his mental health and to improve his mental health. Yeah, so there was this drama earlier with the relationship with the 12-year-old. Yeah, so there's always all these comments on Reddit talking about him. Yeah, all these comments. Yeah, not many positive comments on here. So yeah, Parlo. I really hope Parlo's mental health improves. I hope his mental health goes through mental. Hope his mental health improves. Hope he recovers. But still, Parlo needs to take a long break from the internet and from YouTube, and he needs to take proper accountability, proper responsibility, and not dodge the questions and just avoid responsibility or accountability at all. So yeah, those are my thoughts about Parlo's response. Take care, everybody. Another video from the Tauntville Middle School channel. Take care, everyone.